Thank you very much. Can we all kindly take our seats, please? Thank you. Can we kindly take our seats, please? Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania. His Excellency Evariste Ndayishimiye, President of Burundi. His Excellency Dr. Philip Isdori Mpango, Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania. His Excellency Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi, President of Zanzibar and Chairman of the Revolutionary Council. His Excellency Doto Biteko, Deputy Prime Minister. His Excellency former President Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete and Chair of Africa Food Price Committee. His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan, former President of Nigeria. Honorable Haile Mariam Desalegn, former Prime Minister of Ethiopia and Chair of AGRF. Honorable Ministers from both mainland and Zanzibar. His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Moses Kusiluka, Chief Secretary, and Engineer Zena Said, Chief Secretary of Zanzibar. Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, high-ranking officials, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the State House in Dar es Salaam. So this event, thank you very much, is specifically to celebrate Africa Food Prize. I know it's been a very long day, interesting. I've learned a lot, personally. But now it's time to have a gala dinner. But before we have this gala dinner, there will be certain events. Me and my colleague, Blandina Kilama, will be together to host or to chair the event. So to start with, without wasting any time, I'd like to welcome His Excellency Haile Mariam Desalegn, Chair of AGRF Partners Group, and Board Chair, AGRA, and former Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, for his welcoming address. Karibu sana.
Your Excellency, President Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Burundi, my fellow former heads of state and government, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all to this banquet dinner hosted by our gracious host, Her Excellency, President of the Republic of Tanzania. Your Excellencies, we are here today to celebrate the winner of the prize, the African Food Prize, which is a testament for the excellent work which has been done by the institution or individuals who qualify for this award. Without a further ado, thank you very much for coming into this AGRF summit and, of course, to this prize award ceremony. And have a good time. Enjoy Tanzanian hospitality and generosity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Haile Mariam Desalegn, for your brief remarks. And I think we need a little bit of entertainment. So now I welcome Zanzibar One Modern Tharab. As you know, Tanzania is a union between Tanganyika or Tanzania mainland and Zanzibar. So let's get some entertainment from Zanzibar One Modern Tharab. Karibuni sana.
Tanzania, Mama Samia Suluhu Hassan. Tunapenda uwepo wa Mheshimiwa Rais wa Zanzibar, Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi, pamoja na viongozi wengine wote waliokuwepo hapa Kwa upande wa kundi mnatuona hapa tunaitwa Zanzibar One Modern Tarab, tunatoka kule visiwa vya Zanzibar, visiwa vya karafuu. Tuna nyimbo maalum, hii nyimbo ya Mama Samia. Nyimbo inosema nimeamini uongozi kweli hupangwa na Mungu. Kaletwa Mama Samia aje kuongoza Tanzania. Kina mama, Mama Samia anaweza. Tunaona maendeleo, nchi yazidi kung'ara. Yalo ya jana si ya leo, mama nakupa hongera. Yote ni mafanikio, sasa mambo wera wera. Nyimbo hii tutamleta Al-Haj Madawa kuja kutuimbia. Al-Haj Madawa, karibu.
Zanzibar One Modern Tarab Zanzibar.
Mwendo wa mikulu mabobe, 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 mabobe. Panda. Mabobe, 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 mabobe. Mwendo wa migulu 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 mabobe. Nimeamini uongozi kweli upangwa na Mungu Kaletwa Mama Samia aje kuongoza Tanzania. Kina mama Mama Samia anaweza. Naamini uongozi kweli upangwa na Mungu, kweli upangwa na Mungu. Tumepata mbobezi anayejua machungu, anayejua machungu. Naamini uongozi kweli upangwa na Mungu, kweli upangwa na Mungu. Tumepata mbobezi anayejua machungu, anayejua machungu. Samia chapa kazi 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 utapata lako fungu utapata lako fungu Sasa ni mafanikio, sasa ni mafanikio, sasa ni mafanikio, sasa ni mafanikio, sasa mambo wera wera, sasa mambo wera wera. One chini ya mkurugenzi MC Dunga. Action music, raha leo Zanzibar.
Asante sana Zanzibar Modern Taarab. Asante sana kwa burudani hiyo. Naomba tuwapigie makofi kidogo. Some of you were lucky enough to go for field visits in Zanzibar. Some of you, or should I say all of us, were lucky enough to dance while at our seats, because the group just finished entertaining us is from Zanzibar. And one thing we're known in Tanzania, differentiated from most countries in the world, is the Taarab. Please, a round of applause as they take their seat. Asanteni sana. When we all received our invitations tonight, we were told we're coming to celebrate two things. First, we're going to have a gala dinner, so there must be some eating. But then most importantly, somebody did something really good, and we want to recognize them. There is an award, none other than the Africa Food Prize. I will not do justice trying to describe what the winner has done. Ladies and gentlemen, led by our excellencies, please take a moment, take your eyes to the screens, and there will be a video telling us what the winner has done. Please enjoy. Karibuni sana.
The Africa Food Prize was started in 2006, and it started at the context where Kofi Annan, the former UN Secretary General, was already announcing the Africa Green Revolution Forum when he called for a unique African institution that could drive change on the continent. And he got three key ideas. One was the institution that could drive change on the continent. The second was really to have a platform and a forum, which currently is the Food Systems Forum, formerly AGRF. And the third one was a mechanism where you can reward excellence for those who are actually doing everything possible to drive the change on agriculture as well as the food systems on the continent.
The Pan-African Bean Research Alliance, PABRA, is all about network and bringing all the partners together in a single platform for improving bean productivity and resilience in sub-Saharan Africa.
PABRA works in 31 countries, has worked for over 25 years in these countries, and focuses mainly on ensuring that consumers have access to high-quality beans, nutritious and in sufficient quantity.
We were introduced to the high iron beans with PABRA. Initially, we used to grow the local varieties, which were not giving us anything from the farm. We were producing 1 bag from an acre, 1 to 2 bags. But after meeting the PABRA team and having the capacity building trainings, we were able to improve on our production. Our farmers are able to produce more than 8 bags per acre.
My name is Rubiogo Jean-Claude. I work for Alliance of Vasta International partners, donors, the private sector who are involved, farmer organizations. It's time to celebrate what they have achieved. Of course, we lead, we are custodian of the work and the resources, but most of work, I really give a tribute to the National Research Institution like Carlo, by private sector represented by East Africa Seed Company and others, by grain traders who trade and give us insights, this is the right product, by the farmers who need to day to deal with our products and give us an okay.
PABRA deserves to get that prize because of what they are doing to the smallholder farmers in the community.
PABRA inastahili. Tunaongoza Tanzania kwa zaidi ya miaka 10 kwenye kuzalisha maharage na kuuza maharage nje ya nchi. Tunaiongezea nchi kipato. Wakulima wetu wameweza kupata chakula, wameweza kupata fedha.
So this prize, African Food Prize, PABRA deserves to win it.
Fantastic. Agriculture is definitely the thing. Now, I'd like to welcome His Excellency Jakaya Kikwete, Chair of the Africa Food Prize Committee and former President of the United Republic of Tanzania, to deliver his remarks. Karibu sana mheshimiwa.
Your Excellency, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency General Evariste Ndayishimiye, President of the Republic of Burundi, Your Excellency Dr. Philip Mpango, Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi, President of Zanzibar and Chairman of the Zanzibar Revolutionary Council, Your Excellency Jonathan, former President of Nigeria, of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency Haile Mariam Desalegn, former Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia and Chair of the Agra Board, Dr. Biteko, Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Agnes Kalibata, President of the United Republic of Tanzania and Chief Justice of Zanzibar, Excellencies, Ambassadors and High Commissioners, fellow members of the Africa Food Prize Committee, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor and a pleasure for me to stand before you, Your Excellency, for the purpose of asking you to present the much coveted 2023 Africa Food Prize Award. Today, we are once again marking another milestone in the history of the Africa Food Prize. We are here to celebrate illustrious and innovative Africans whose outstanding achievements demonstrate for us what can and must be done to transform food systems across our dear continent. This event is the culmination of the process of 2023 Africa Food Prize Award cycle that we launched in Addis Ababa on the 17th of February this year. I did that in the presence of His Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo, the former President of the the Federal Republic of Nigeria and former chair of the Africa Food Prize Award. I took over from him, and in the presence of the chair of the Board of Agra, His Excellency Haile Mariam Desalegn, former Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. Excellencies, on that day, I announced to the general public on the continent and in the world
to bring to the Africa Food Prize Secretariat at AGRA headquarters nominations of people and institutions which they wanted to have them considered for the Africa Food Prize Award. Our call for nominations was shared with partners from all corners of the continent and amplified through the mainstream media, the Africa Food Prize, AGRA, and AGRF websites, and in the social media. The Africa Food Prize guidelines were both in English and French language to ensure that the process was inclusive as possible. At the beginning, the response was slow, but after extending the deadline, we got a big flow of nominations. The nominations increased from 101 in May to 496 from 47 countries by the time we closed the nomination process on the 30th of June this year. Thereafter, all nominations were reviewed against a set criterion by a team of experts from the Secretariat, but also by some members of the Africa Food Prize Committee, and some of them are here with me. Before I proceed to introduce the winner of the 2023 Africa Food Prize, allow me to acknowledge the invaluable work the members of the Africa Food Prize Committee have been doing. They bring a wide range of experience and sound judgment to the difficult task of choosing the winner from the hundreds of nominees. We had 496. They had to do a short listing. They came up with a list of 19. Then we came up with a list of 5. And then we set up a committee, a subcommittee of the committee, to come up now with the proposals of who should be the winner. Fortunately, they chose a winner. With your permission, Your Excellency, I would like to ask the members of the Africa Food Prize Committee to come on the stage so that people can recognize you guys. There is Dr. Ellen Gabriel Martin from Ethiopia, Dr. Wanjiru Kamau Rutenberg from Kenya, Mr. Birama Sidibe from Mali. We really applaud you for traveling from Mali. You've made it, eh? Yes. No problem. So you can travel, you guys. Madam President, this year, three of our members could not make it. This is Dr. Vera Songwe, Professor Hendricks, and Madam Ndidi. But again, some members have concluded their term of duty. Dr. Ellen here and Dr. Vera Songwe have completed their 6-year term of service to the committee. AGRA has chosen replacements. I would like the replacements also to come forward, unless they are not here. Dr. Ismahane Eluafi. Eh? Where Ismahane, where are you? But she was there in the afternoon. Huh? Is she talking to someone? Who is that someone delaying a member of the committee from coming? Come. Ismahane has been chief scientist of the FAO. We bring in a very competent hand to do the work of this committee. Professor Dorothy Okello, a professor at the University of Makerere, professor of engineering. Joins the committee. And the third is Dr. Ibrahim Mayaki. Dr. Ibrahim Mayaki is the former CEO of Auda Nepad, former Prime Minister of Niger, the country that is going through some turbulence, but I think you'll be able to overcome with your wisdom. But right now, he is the African Union Special Envoy on Food Systems. These three guys are joining us, and together we are going to form the new team of the Africa Food Price Committee. Thank you very much. Thank you. No, it's not a problem. Professor, thank you. This is now the new outfit of the Africa Food Price Committee. Your Excellency, these new committee members have been making a difference in the African continent in the area of agriculture and food systems. And it is indeed gratifying to see that they are going to join us. We are honored and look forward to benefit from your contribution, great experience that you are bringing with you to the committee. Your Excellency, it is now my singular honor and pleasure to introduce to you the winner of the 2023 Africa Food Prize. This is none other than the Pan-Africa Bean Research Alliance. The winner was selected from a field of 496 nominees from 47 countries. The Bean Research Alliance has been on the ground in many African countries for over 27 years. Many people, especially smallholder farmers, have benefited from their groundbreaking research and innovation, especially in this age of unpredictable weather patterns and climate change. As you are aware, the Africa Food Prize Committee is a distinctive award that recognizes outstanding efforts made by individuals and institutions to change the reality of farming in Africa. This year, PABLA has landed in our radar. PABLA is recognized for research and development of over 650 improved bean varieties of favorable characteristics. These varieties are consumed by over 37 million people in Africa, significantly improving nutrition, health, and food security in the continent. PABLA's win is an assurance that we are heading in the right direction. We are sure that they will continue scaling the heights and keep up the good work in the years to come. For this win, Pabla now joins a college of 25 other eminent individual Africans and organizations in receiving this award. We have 3 of them here. The first one is Agnes Kalibata. When we had the AGRF here in Tanzania, when I was president, I had the honor of shaking her hand and giving her an award. But at that time, there were 2 of them. It was Agnes and Dr. Ellen. This was 2012. Where is that professor from Ghana? Is he here? Hey, come here. People can see you. This is the person who received the award last year. He's another scientist from Ghana who got the award last year. We thought we'd bring so many of the laureates here, but some of them could not make it. So that is you. Thank you. You can go back and enjoy your dinner. But one significant thing about this award to Pabla, this is the second time the award is given to an institution. The first time was when the award was given, the prize was given to IITA. Together, these winners represent a fraction of millions of hardworking Africans who continue to toil in pursuit of improved food security and economic opportunities through agriculture in the continent. Your Excellency, before I conclude, let me also thank the prize sponsors. AGRA, mainly for making it possible for us to honor our very own African innovators and enablers who continue to inspire many others. This award started as a Yara prize. Later, AGRA took it over. So, at least you deserve thank you from us. Yeah? Haile Mariam, you deserve thanks from us, from the committee. You have saved us a big hassle of looking for sponsors. Once again, join me, ladies and gentlemen, in congratulating this year's winner with another enthusiastic round of applause. Now, I am now pleased to invite the Bean Program Leader and Pabla Director on behalf of Pabla to come forward and make an acceptance speech.
Good evening, everybody. Many thanks, His Excellency, the President Kikwete. Her Excellency, Madam Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of the Republic of Tanzania. His Excellency Evariste Ndayishimiye, the President of Burundi. His Excellency, the Vice President of Tanzania, Dr. Philip Mpango. His Excellency, the President of Zanzibar, Hassan MWINYI, Excellency, the Prime Minister of Tanzania, Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency Haile Mariam, and His Excellency Goodluck, Dr. Agnes Kalibata, the President of AGRA, the members, His Excellency, ambassadors and High Commission, ministers, dignitaries, farmers, private sector, members of civil society, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Let me first thank the African Food Prize Committee, led by His Excellency President Kikwete, for appreciating the impactful of PABRA and selecting us as the winner of 2023 Africa Food Prize. It's with immense gratitude and humility that I represent over 650 partners, organizations, members of the Pan-African Bean Research Alliance here tonight. I asked some members of this team and partners, they're probably sitting at the back, but at least they can wave to where they are. Members, please. I was thinking everybody is a member because we eat beans, right? So, but now, thank you for being here. So we feel deeply honored to be here. We humbly accept this prestigious award, which is a major milestone and a wonderful recognition. It helps us to reflect upon the many years of dedicated effort and enduring commitment of all the members of PABRA. Our PABRA partnership has consistently endeavored to make a meaningful and positive changes in the lives of millions of women and men farmers, but also small and medium enterprises across Africa. As we celebrate this prize, we would like to acknowledge the great vision of our alliance, the Pan-African Bean Research Alliance founders. In 1996, the CRT team, that time, before we merged with the Biodiversity International, was led by the visionary Dr. Roger Kirkby, the late. He passed on in May this year. And Dr. Fina Opio of the Uganda National Research Institution. She was the host at that time, along with other two African organizations. That time was Asareka, which is still there, still very supportive, and SADC, SACA, the two sub-regional organizations, and three funding donors, particularly the Canadians, Canada, SDC, the Swiss, and the United States through USAID. So in 1996, that's why the vision came in. So I'm here standing, building on their foundation. They laid the foundation of our alliance. The early spirit of collaborative partnership has endured, evolved, and flourished. It is what we are celebrating today. We salute the transformation of the former PABRA leadership, including the late Dr. Roger Kirkby, followed by Robin Buruchara, who is here, probably can wave wherever he is. Yeah, I just took over from him. And then all of them, the two of them, they are really innovative and champions of beans in Africa. We appreciate again the leadership of the former CIAT, which is now currently the Alliance of Biodiversity International and CIAT, including the DG who oversaw PABRA growing, starting from grant scope, Joachim Voss, Geoff Houghton, Ruben Echevarria, who is around, I think he can wave too, and then Juan Lucas, who is the current DG. These people helped us to grow, and we really appreciate their support. We acknowledge the excellent scientific work of our PABRA members across 31 countries and their respective government, because without a government support, this national program cannot do much. We really appreciate their support. And these researchers with the national research institutions, coupled with the bean team we have here within the alliance, the bean team, they're able to generate impactful products which are really responding to the smallholder, particularly women and small medium enterprise. The improved technology, bean technology, that generates positive changes, not only yield, but also nutritious, but also better farming agronomy to support the variety and effective advisory services and innovative and efficient partnership. Over the last 25 years, we have become a diverse, vibrant community of scientists, policymakers involved, development partners, being value chain actors, and investors. Today, we have made a deal with the Equity to finance that ecosystem across 7 countries in East Africa, working together along the value chain. From seed to chefs, we have a strong partnership with the Chef Manifesto through Binzi's How. I'm sure Paul is here with his team. We also appreciate their partnership. We appreciate the existing synergy between the researchers from our campus in Cali, Colombia, which we tap in, which taps in the global gene bank we have in Colombia, around 38,000 varieties, and crop improvement, which is happening in Africa. This put together by the national program support gives an example of effective collaboration between CJR and the national program and food system actors. It's very unique. I hope it will be a model to many other programs within the CJR. In addition to that, we sincerely acknowledge the funders that have continued to help and shape PABRA. In particular, we acknowledge the founding father, the founding funders from Canada, from Switzerland, from United States through USAID. Their decade of long-term investment in bean research, both here in Africa and Latin America, has generated the products. We also acknowledge the enduring partnership with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Australian Centre for International Agricultural Research, ICR, for their contribution to enable us to modernize bean breeding method that speed up the process of developing new bean varieties that can take on the challenges of malnutrition and climate change. The prize helped us to see how beans evolved, has helped us to see how beans can evolve from being just a mere subsistence crop to become a cost-effective superfood. The improved bean generated a significant benefit, such as better household food security and nutrition, particularly for the vulnerable population. In addition, beans boost equitable gender role. It's the most inclusive crop I ever seen, not that I work on beans, with a strong earning from the to the smallholder, including many millions of women as well. We now cultivate better beans for the family nutrition and incomes across Africa. Our story, however, is not just about food and money, but also about PABRA, the way we work together, the way we provide the technical support when is needed, and the way we facilitate change. Based on practices, along with the new and often unexpected ideas, we share among actors along the entire value chain and food systems. It shows that a combination of breeding for new variety, the right products, what both farmers and consumers are looking for, plus making this variety available through efficient seed systems, combining both private and public partnership, and strengthening market linkages, it is possible to transform the entire bean value chain, and from the beginning to a better seed systems, food systems. Our commodity corridors, I think we give some highlights during this IGRF. We talked about it. It gives a better communication, how different actors can work together along the value chain and strengthen the food systems. So other people call it a stakeholder platform, but for us it's already something we have done for many years. So taking a holistic approach and inclusive, we have been able to demonstrate that researchers can produce bankable products which people can take and go to the bank and even get more money, get more credit, because that's a product they are sure it can pay off. It incentivizes them then. Even as you accept this word, we recognize that PABRA work is far from complete. While this is an important milestone, along our journey, beans continue to face some challenges: plant and pest disease, drought, flooding, heat as well, market inequities, also trade hurdles. Our commitment is to continue developing effective and attractive technologies and solutions which empower farmer, rural communities, and rural enterprise to make market innovation that build resilience and sustainable food system. Being awarded 2023 African Food Prize will encourage us to pursue further this bean research agenda, inspire other organizations to adapt to the PABRA model, and transform the value chain and other food crops. The prize funds will contribute to enhancing knowledge, skills of young bean scientists, particularly women, across PABRA member countries to address emerging climate change, thereby increasing inclusivity for the brighter future of Africa. We are happy to receive this award in recognition on behalf of all PABRA colleagues, members, and partners as well. We are truly thankful for this prestigious honor, and we are confident that it will inspire us to redouble our effort, contribute to bigger harvests in rural farms, better food security and nutrition, and strong and more prosperous Africa. We have been able to transform these tiny but mighty beans. But actually, it has also transformed us. So that's what I want to share with you tonight. Thank you very much.
A round of applause, please. So one thing the winner just told us is we are all PABRA members. They have 38,000 varieties, and you're all welcome to try the superfood.
650 varieties. Two things. One, he broke a promise. We asked him to be very brief, and he said he's going to be very brief. So this is from a scientific standpoint is the shortest presentation he can make. The second thing I want to say is this: with this prize, Madam President, AGRA gives this institution $100,000. The other thing which I've asked him, bei ya maharage imepanda sana, tafuteni variety ambayo itakuwa bei nafuu ila lishe iwe sawa.
Asante, asante.
And now we will be witnessing the handover of the Africa Food Prize winner, where His Excellency Jakaya Kikwete will be joined by Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, and they will jointly hand over the prize to PABRA. A round of applause, please. And a certificate. Thank you very much. While the Excellencies are still there, we will be taking a photo session. Your Excellency, Madam Samia Suluhu Hassan, we kindly ask you to join a photo session. So the first one, the AGRA chair will also join that photo. Karibu sana. Oh. Congratulations. And then our next photograph, the former head, all the heads of state. We're going to ask all the head of state, yes, from Burundi, kindly join the photo. First, the current heads of state, and then we'll have the former heads of state. Thank you, Your Excellency, for joining the photo. And then the members of the Africa Food Prize Committee, please get ready. You will also be joining that photograph. Kindly rise and join using the stairs on the side. After AFP committee, we also heard that we had previous laureates with us. After the committee, previous laureates will join. Please, a round of applause for a great work that they've just done. May I ask all the previous laureates to join the photograph? I understand, Dr. Kalibata, you're one of them. Very proud. Karibu sana, kindly join. Lindiwe and Othman. Lindiwe and Othman, kindly join. Yes, I see movement. Lindiwe and Othman, kindly join. All right, thank you very much. A round of applause, please, as they go back to their seats.
Yeah? Hakuna kitu kimoja nataka aseme. Before I invite the president to speak, I want him to say a few things about the cooperation between PABRA and Tanzania.
Thank you, His Excellency. Yeah, so myself, I've lived here for 10 years. In Tanzania, I was based in Arusha, working on beans, of course. But PABRA has been here for the last 7 years as a bean program, based in Arusha. So among those 10 I was, together with the Tanzanian Agricultural Research Institute, TARI, which has 3 centers, Selian, Uyole, and Maruku. We have been able to release 49 varieties. 6 of them are high iron and zinc. 3 of them are drought tolerant, short duration. Tanzania is the largest bean producing country in Africa with the 1,000,000.4 tons, over 1 million hectares. In the last 10 years, when I was here, we have been able to double the productivity of beans in Tanzania from 0.7 to 1.4. Tanzania feeds, in that 1,000,000.4 tons, it feeds Tanzania its population of around 65 million, and it exports to more than 10 other countries across, even in Africa and beyond Africa. So Tanzania feeds Kenya, Rwanda, to some extent Burundi, and also DRC, Zambia, Malawi, when the season is not good in these countries. You can see, if you can improve the productivity further here, you can also feed other countries. And the majority of around 5 million smallholder in Tanzania who are working, almost 76% grow beans, and the majority of them are women. So I was discussing with Her Excellency the President to see how we can use the beans to empower women economically so that they can increase their incomes and feed better their families. So that's the next plan we could have. But beans is such an important crop here in Tanzania and the region as well.
Thank you. I wanted him to say that. With those many words, Your Excellency, may I welcome you now to give your remarks. Karibu.
Thank you so much. Your Excellency, Evariste Ndayishimiye, the President of the Republic of Burundi, Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania, the President of Zanzibar, and the Chair of the Revolutionary Council, all dignitaries at the high table, summit delegates, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It gives me immense pleasure to once again extend a very warm welcome to you all to Dar es Salaam and here at the State House. It is my hope that during the time of your stay in this city, you have and you continue to enjoy our traditional hospitality and that you already feel at home. Karibuni sana. After a long and busy day, we have gathered here this evening, not only to dine and wine, but to mark a historic milestone in our collective endeavor to transform food systems in Africa. It is evident to all of us that agriculture is the backbone and driving force behind many economies in Africa. However, our common endeavor must be to exploit the agricultural potential of our continent for both food and nutrition security, as well as economic prosperity. The African Food Prize provides a great opportunity to address some of the challenges we face in the continent, including food security and nutrition. We therefore applaud the work of the African Food Prize Secretariat and the committee in identifying outstanding individuals and institutions that are contributing to advance Africa's sustainable food systems. Since the award started in 2005 as the Yara Prize, we have been inspired by the winners, learn from them, and scale up some of their innovations and practices. I therefore seize this opportunity to congratulate the Pan-African Bean Research Alliance, PABRA, for a well-deserved award. Their work is commendable and exemplary to all of us. We are proud of your collaborative work undertaken for the last 27 years and have no doubt that many more improved bean varieties that do well on our continent are in the pipeline. Kindly continue to share your innovation across Africa in the spirit of leave no one behind. For it is through sharing that we can achieve sustainable systems. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each one of you who made it to this important forum. I acknowledge all heads of state and government, ministers, and all dignitaries present for your participation in the forum. We are very grateful. Asanteni sana. Many thanks to AGRA and the AGRF under the leadership of Dr. Agnes Kalibata for convening this forum and giving us a platform to share, showcase, and learn. Finally, I appreciate all AGRF sponsors for making this forum a success. Once again, I welcome you and invite you to see more of our beautiful country. And after the AGRF, take time to go around. Tanzania is so beautiful as you see us, and the country looks the same. So, karibu Tanzania. Take time to go around and see the attractions of our country. Thank you very much. Karibuni sana chakula. Karibuni sana kucheza muziki pia. Asante sana.
Thank you so much, Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, our President of the United Republic of Tanzania. As she has rightly said, you're welcome to explore Tanzania, but guess what? Try and explore Tanzania from here. We started by going to Zanzibar, and now we welcome you to mainland Tanzania. Mrisho, karibu.
The whole day before I was born, all the country were given names, including my lovely country, Tanzania. People of Tanzania were very kind and never knew the word no. The kindness was known in the other distant lands. Strangers came in number to this country, somewhere coming in and somewhere going out. All this just to show our kindness na kueleza uzuri wa nchi yetu. Kwa niaba ya kipenzi chetu, rais wetu, kipenzi cha Watanzania wote, tunawakaribisha Tanzania. Karibuni Zanzibar. Mkifika Zanzibar, msiache kufika Kizimkazi. Karibu muone mlima Kilimanjaro. Afrika. Karibu marais wetu wa Afrika. Karibuni Tanzania. Oh, Afrika. Chakula kwetu ni baraka. Asante kwa kupokea
Imejaliwa ardhi yenye rutuba.
chakula cha Mheshimiwa Rais. Chakula ni uhai.
Twende.
Tumedhamiria kuilisha dunia.
Kuilisha dunia.
Tumedhamiria kuwa ghala la chakula Afrika. Kwa niaba ya Rais Mwinyi tunawaambia karibuni Afrika.
Imejaliwa rutuba. Twendeni.
Karibu Zanzibar.
Tukailishe.
Tumedhamiria kuilisha dunia. Tumedhamiria. Kundi la vijana
Afrika
na wanawake
imebarikiwa, ardhi yenye rutuba. Twende tukalishe dunia.
Karibuni marais wa Afrika.
Ardhi yenye rutuba.
Hii ndiyo Tanzania. Kama alivyowaambia rais wetu, mnavyotuona ndiyo tulivyo. Mnavyotuona ndiyo nchi ilivyo.
Tukailishe dunia.
Afrika ni ardhi iliyobarikiwa, ardhi yenye rutuba.
Yes.
Kwa pamoja tena tukailishe dunia.
Yes, we can.
Afrika, karibu Tanzania.
Senegal twende, Kenya twende, Burundi twende,
tukailishe dunia.
Mozambiki twende, Angola twende, Egypt twende,
tukailishe dunia.
Uganda twende, Tanzania twende,
tukailishe dunia.
Twende tukailishe dunia. Twende tukailishe dunia.
Kilimo, kilimo, twende,
tukailishe dunia.
kilimo, twende,
tukailishe dunia.
Yeah! Spirit. Chakula kwetu ni baraka. From Mjomba.
Nigga soldier, choosing one battle. Because of power, the son of power back in his saddle. You're the front line, everyone's watching. You wanna receive that we get it cold and this is over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it on. Believe it, when you forget up, when you forget up, Samina, mina, Sankalewa. Cause this is Africa, Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, Sankalewa. This is for Africa, Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, Sankalewa. This is for Africa.
Serengeti. Msiache kufika Zanzibar kwenye marashi ya karafuu.
Listen to your God, this is a motto. That do the shine, don't well in line, vamos a todo. People are raising the expectation. Gonna feel this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's a day, I feel it.
Thank you.
Pave the way, believe it. When you get down, get up, when you get down, get up, Samina, mina, Sankalewa. Cause this is Africa, Samina, mina, Samina, mina, Sankalewa. This is for Africa, Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, Sankalewa. Jolly, biggie, biggie, bam, bam, hey.
Welcome to Tanzania.
Salama jolly, biggie, biggie, bam, bam.
Beautiful country.
Basi, waka, 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 ma, Sanitis, namazi, buye. Cause this is Africa. Samina, mina. Samina, mina. Samina, mina. 1, 2, 3, go! Samina, mina. Samina, mina, Sankalewa. This is for Africa. Samina, mina. Samina, mina, Sankalewa. This is for Africa. Angalama jodi, biggie, biggie, bamba, Susan, Atiti, Salama jodi, biggie, biggie, bamba, from east to west. Wasi, waka, waka, ma, waka, waka, na, So this is namazi, buye. Cause this is Africa. Samina, mina. Samina, mina. Samina, mina. 1, 2, 3, go! Samina, mina. Waka, waka, Samina, mina, Sankalewa. This is for Africa.
Lugha 120.
Waka, waka, Samina, mina, Sankalewa.
Our mother language ni Kiswahili. Titi la mama ni tamu hata likiwa la mbwa. Kiswahili na adhimu sifa iliyofungwa. Kwa wasionifahamu ni imbe liko kubwa. Do! 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 Do!
Dori biggie biggie bamba from east to west. Basi waka waka ma waka waka ma So this is Namasibuye, 'cause this is Africa. When I the little grandma to me, Daddy could be just anything that I wanted to. When I the little grandma to me, Daddy could be just anything that I wanted to. She said that everything I look for, everything I wish for, everything I look for, it is out of front of me. Everything I look for, everything I wish for, everything I look for, it is out of front of me. And she say, haba haba, ujaza kibaba. Haba haba, ujaza kibaba. Haba haba, ujaza kibaba. Haba haba, ujaza kibaba. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. When I the little grandma to me, Daddy, don't think it like just go make me happy. When I the little grandma to me, Daddy, don't think it like Nada. Wait, she said that reload, beat up the measure, don't ever give up, keep on moving, reload, without the measure, don't ever give up, keep on moving, say haba haba, ujaza kibaba, haba haba, ujaza kibaba, haba haba, ujaza kibaba, haba haba, ujaza kibaba.
Huu ni mnara wa kukaribisha chakula Tanzania. Chakula maarufu kutoka kwa rais wetu. Karibuni chakula marais na wageni kutoka Afrika.
Asante sana, asante sana, asante sana. Please, a round of applause once more. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan. We kindly ask you to lead us for dinner. Karibuni sana. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly remain seated. We do have ushers that will take you to the different food stations. And from now onwards,